Happy 23rd day of June. All right, guys, so I was walking, but the sun is so bright that if I don't stop in the shade, like, you're not going to see me because I can't see me on the camera, or maybe I just can't see me. But today, I wanted to do my weight. So one of the things I think that had me, I know that had me unhappy was like worrying about weight. Like, I mean, when we look in magazines, when we look at pictures of what they call beauty, you always look in the mirror and say, that's not me. But I learned that my beauty is in me, just like everybody else's. And one of the things I had to stop fighting with was my weight. You know what I mean? Like worrying about my weight. Like even right now, I took all of this prednisone and like all the weight is in my face. So sometimes that makes you insecure about your weight. You know what I mean? I used to get so insecure. Like I used to be like, I don't want to show my arms because people don't talk about your arms if your arms have weight on it. I've never, well, if I had a flat stomach, I probably didn't appreciate it when I did. Let's talk post-kids. No, pre-kids, because post-kids, never. And then I've had surgeries and everything else. So I used to have all these things like, you go to the doctor and they'll be like, oh, you're 5'11", you should weigh this. And you always think, but when I weigh that, people say I'm too small because of my height. Or, you know, things of that nature. So I always worried about my weight. Always worried about my weight. Worried if I look too big. Worried if I look too skinny to be too tall and my head's too big. And then I just got to a point where when you love yourself, then you'll take care of yourself and what's best for you. Like, I'm a super foodie. And you know what I mean? I love food, I do. But I had to get even a better relationship with that because it would help me worry about my weight, if you know what I mean. Because I would eat more when I was down, and then you put on more weight. Now you're more down about the weight. So I just got to a point where one, I have comfort foods, but what I try not to do is overindulge in it. So like if I want a comfort food, I'll get the smaller version of it just so I can ease myself with my little food thing of comfort food. But other than that, I try my best not to abuse the food because then I'm going to abuse myself about the weight. But like I said, I just started changing how I looked at weight, my own. I really did. I had to, because if I didn't change how I looked at my weight, I wouldn't change my weight. You know what I mean? Because it's something in my mind that worries about it, then does the things that causes it to go up. So, like I said, I had to learn to love myself and try to get myself in order. And I noticed that when I was down, you get bigger and bigger, and nobody say nothing until you start losing weight. They're like, oh my goodness, Danny, you have become such a roly-poly. And I think nobody was saying nothing when I was roly-polying it. But yeah, I just learned to love me. So, yes, do I need to lose a few pounds? Yes, so I can be better for myself. Yes, I do. But I want to do them the right way. I don't want to do it where I'm abusing myself because I hate my body image. And I think as women, a lot of us hate our body image, and some of us are just fine the way we are. You know what I mean? A couple of jumping jacks wouldn't hurt any of us. But we're just fine. But learn to love yourself first, because that's what I had to do to take care of myself. So even when I put out my videos and I think sometimes, oh my God, you look like you have a double chin. Oh my God, you look so big. I think to myself, you look how you look, no matter what. You know what I mean? If I want to work on those things, then I have to work on them. So that's what I tell myself, because trust me, it is really hard to be on social media and love yourself. So you have to love it first. You have to love you first, know what you need to do first, know what you want first, know what your body needs first. Because on here, I swear, everybody, the images they have of themselves aren't good. So they definitely are going to project those images, those things that beat them up, they definitely going to bring them out on you. So, like I said, I learned to love myself. And one of the things I had to learn to love my body where it was first, so that I could get it where it needed to be, where I knew it needed to be, where I knew what it needed. So, ladies, I am here to tell you, do not let your weight eat you up. Love yourself, and you know what your body needs. You know what you have been doing to it, and then just work on it from there. So I believe we should work from the inside out. And when I did that, when I worked from the inside out, I learned to not, oh my God, not be so afraid of those numbers on the scale. And if I looked on that scale and I didn't like the numbers, I set myself a goal. Or I set myself a thing. Because I know what I eat. I know what I take in. I just started setting myself, just breaking things down. And there were times when sometimes I doubled them up. I wouldn't even lie to you. But yeah, so one of the things I had to work with was working with my weight and not letting my weight work over me, take over me, control me. So that was just my little tip. I love you guys and have a good one. Hope you enjoy. Hit that crown on your way in or your way out. See ya.